Good evening, people. Welcome back to the channel. I was just about to say we're live. I wasn't going to go live. I had it in my head to go live, but I haven't got the laptop, etc. I haven't got the time, so I thought I'd do a quick video. I can edit this when I want. If I had to go live, I'd be constricted with times, etc. I had to sit there and talk to people. But I will be going live very soon. People keep asking me, I mean it, I will go live soon. Just been so busy. I just thought I'd come on and do a quick little vlog video because I've done a little bit with my drone and stuff like that, but I've not done a little beer video for a little while, and I fancied a couple of beers. I've had a quiet week, and I was babysitting last night. I had one tiny beer, which my daughter's boyfriend gave me. What was it? It was a Stella unfiltered, out of a bottle, freezing cold. Absolutely, that Stella unfiltered, it had a nice beer. I've had it on Perfect Draft before. Now, listen, people, I keep going on about it. I've got nothing to do with Perfect Draft at all. Look at this shit you can see. I'll talk about that in a minute. If you're going to get a Perfect Draft machine, this old machine is still a good one to get. I'll put a code below. Use that code. I get a bit of money off. You get money off. I think it's a score last time I looked. They're doing some deals at the moment on that site. I've poured myself a beer. I think that's all right. I'm not sure. That keg's been there for a couple of weeks now. I'm not sure how long they last. It looks clear enough. I poured this earlier, so it's sort of settled down. This first bit went a bit, so I threw that away. Because sometimes you get a bit of mank up the tube there. Oh, it's going down well. Yeah, that's all right. That's my. I keep. Now I've read some of you don't pronounce the H. Mayo. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm having the top up. I haven't had a beer all week. Well, apart from the bottle last night. I've ruined it now. Look, I've ruined it. I left that beer a little while because I've been doing other bits and pieces. Oh no, that's okay. It's coming down all right. So yeah, Perfect Draft machines. They're still good for that. I think they're $1.99 with a keg of beer and 2 glasses. Happy days, people. Well, I've just popped down here to have a quick couple of beers. I've been quiet all week. I'm building up brownie points. So I might sneak out tomorrow, which will be Sunday. I haven't told her indoors yet, but we're not sure. If she sees this video, I don't think she watches my videos. Oh, here we go. I'm selling stuff left, right and centre at the moment. Over the years, I've bought so much stuff, and it's a few quid's worth, so I've got in my head now, I want to get a 3D printer, and I know I'm doing the CNC machine next door. I'll take the camera around to show you the little workshop I'm trying to work on at the moment. This bar is full of shite at the moment. Right, a couple of things coming up. First of all, I've got a fishing weekend coming up with some lads and mates from work, and or ex-colleagues actually. And we've got a little fishing weekend coming up, Friday to Monday. So I'll be filming all that. They've all said, yeah, that's fine, Johnny boy, because they know what I'm like. So there'll be loads. I think there'll be a few videos to watch if you're fishing, or just generally watching a few lads mucking about and misbehaving. I think we're going to end up having a few beers. We're going down to Weymouth Way, I think, on a site with a couple of fishing lakes, and they've got a clubhouse there. So we're going to have a few beers, bit of food and a lot of carp fishing. I think we're going to do some river fishing, and I think we're going to do some sea fishing off the rocks or something. I'm not really sure. So with that in mind, I'm taking a lure rod with £1 line. Seriously, I'm taking a carp rod and a lure rod. I haven't got any sort of heavier gear. I'm going to play it by ear. I'm taking a few cameras. I'm going to take a few cameras with me, a few batteries and some mics and bits and bobs, and I'll edit them when I get home. So there'll be a few videos out of that. It won't be one video. I'm going to imagine it'll be like part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not sure. I'll see how we get on. Hopefully the weather's like, it's been shite all week, the weather, but today, Saturday, I think it's the 29th. I don't really know the date actually. What's the date today?
Today is Saturday the 28th of September.
28th, so Saturday 28th of September 2024. She didn't mention the year, did she? But I didn't ask the year, to be fair. She probably thinks everyone knows the date. 28th, so I'm sure it's whatever. And yeah, right. Now listen, people, I don't know if you know, I'm always ducking and diving. I've had some merchandise up and running for a little while on my own site, but I've now put it on Etsy, so I'll put a link below if you're interested. I've designed some pint glasses. I'm trying to get the price right. You can't earn a lot of money out of these things because the printing people and everyone takes a little slice of it. So have a look at the pint glasses. I'll put a link below and see what you think. I've sold some mugs already and some t-shirts. I used to have them on my own site, but I didn't get many hits or views on there. But now I started putting them on Etsy and Shopify. But mainly I put them on some bits on Shopify because they'll come up below on the YouTube channel. You can add shopping. It's bloody complicated to do it, but I did it in the end. You can add shopping bits and pieces to your YouTube channel at the bottom. You can have a shop and you can choose which merchandise shows up at the bottom there. So I've done that ages ago, a little while ago, not ages ago, but it took ages to do, sorry. But they don't work. YouTube only work with a few shops. They don't work with Etsy, as I believe. So I've also got an Etsy shop. So I've got a Shopify shop just for that. And I've also got an Etsy store. So I'll put a link to the Etsy store there. So there's some t-shirts and stuff and some merchandise. If you're interested, glasses, mugs and t-shirts. If you're interested. The pint glasses look alright. I'm going to have to get myself a couple. So if you're out there and you've got a pub, shed or a garden bar and you fancy a Johnny Boy mug or a little bit of a silly gift for someone at Christmas, order yourself one of those puppies. So that's that. Yes, I've done today. I've been busy. I was going to do some bits in the house, but I ended up putting some fishing gear in the car. So I've got some fishing gear in the car ready for next weekend. Fishing trip away with the lads. But all I've got to do now, weather's quite nice today. All I've got to do now is put some clothes in there for next weekend. We're staying in like a lodge thing, so we're not bivvying up or nothing. So that should be right. So that should be fun. I want to have a shout out first of all to a couple of people. Now, first of all, I've got a little story to tell you. First of all, I'll tell you what. I went away last week for a sneaky little trip to, well, only for the day trip down to Clacton. This, by the way, here you can see on my left is my CNC machine stuff in progress. So it's all happening, but very, very slowly. There's not enough hours in the day. There's not enough days in a week. Somebody or a couple of people bought some beer machines through my link, which gives me a couple of credits. And hey ho, I bought some more beers. I've got a bit of money off, so I bought some beers here, which came through the post the other day. What did I get? I got myself, I think I've had this one before, Goose Island Midway, a session IPA. So I'm looking forward to tasting that. And I think, did I get a Bud or... I can't remember what I bought now. The Hells, Camden Hells. The Camden Hells. I think I've had one of them before. Camden Hells, that's a nice lager. I've been there. Well, I've been to Camden. Not to the brewery. I'm a bit close to the camera, so I'm going to go back. Am I close to the camera? Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll move these beers out of the way. This t-shirt, by the way, is a t-shirt I wore in my... in my... clip I did for me, my logo on my glasses. I did it ages ago, but it's just about still fits, so that proves something, doesn't it? It proves I put weight on, but not as much as I thought. I bought a load of signs off of Temu. I was going to sell them. Hang on. I'm always trying to do bits. I'm always trying to make a couple of quid here and there. I bought a load of signs off Temu. I was going to sell them, but I'm going to sell them off cheap now because I was going to put these on my site. I've got a handful of signs here, quite a few. And I was going to knock them out cheap. Right? But how do you post them? Because they come from one batch like that, a couple of in cardboard packages. How do you put these in the post? So I've got a couple of each. I'm going to keep some myself. So if you're local, let me know and I'll sell them to you cheap. Because I can't really post them, to be fair. They're going to end up bent up, and by the time I put an envelope, that's just not worth it. If you buy them individually from a site, they send them through, you know, in a box, but I ain't got boxes or packages for them. I mean, if I had a little shop, obviously I'll put them up in the shop, and you can knock them out easily all day long. So anyway, first of all, shout out to DJI. Let's sit down first. Quick shout out to DJI.com. Breathe in, Johnny boy. Quick shout out to DJI.com. A little story for you. I bought that little Neo drone, so I sold my Mini 2. What I like to do is buy and sell, so you can sort of justify it then to yourself. I sold my DJI Mini 2 a little while ago. It was the Fly More combo. Now, I bought the Fly More combo because I thought, yeah, it's great. So I bought the case, the 3 batteries, the charging unit, the lot. A little bit of a mistake. I think I went out and I used that drone only a few times. I think I only ever used 2 batteries at the most. So, whatever. If I bought another drone again, which I did, the Neo, I don't think I'd buy the Fly More combo again. Unless I bought a really decent drone, which I'm going to start doing as a professional business, or, you know, aerial photography for a lot, or go hiking and stuff like that, I'm well into it. I'll get the Fly More combo. Anyway, I got with that drone. The reason I got with that drone was it's 4K, it's good stability, it's a great little drone. But you had to carry the case around you, you had to carry the drone around with you, you had to carry the controller with you and all that. And it was a bit of a pain in the backside. So what happens is, I've always said this, you end up not taking it out and about with you, okay? If you haven't got it out and about with you in your pocket or in your car or around over your shoulder, you haven't got it with you, you can't get the shots. There's no point having a drone with that you own if you can't get the shots. I was going out specifically to take the drone out, right? The little one I bought there, the Neo, is small, tiny little thing it is, and it can just fit in your pocket, you can have it in your backpack, man bag, leave it in your car, whatever, and you can just have it with you. I've said to a couple of people on YouTube that have commented on my DJI Neo drone videos that the best camera, because there are a lot of people moaning about the, not on my site, that they're moaning about the, on other websites, other YouTube channels, they're moaning about the quality of the drone. Now, there's an old saying goes that the best camera in the world is the one you've got with you. And that goes for drones pretty much. You can have a £1,000 drone or £2,000 drone, but unless you got it with you, it's no point. You know, I mean, you can pay what you want for all these fancy cameras, but unless you got them with you, you can't get the shot you want. The DJI Neo is ideal for what I want. I'm hoping that next year they'll bring out a better, slightly better model. I must admit, the idea behind it is brilliant. The idea of having a small little drone like that, I didn't buy the Fly More combo because I knew the quality wasn't brilliant. It's a tiny little sort of, almost like a toy drone, but it's not a toy drone. But technology is getting better all the time. But the idea is a tiny drone like that. I thought by the time I bought the controller and the battery pack and all that, and I thought I'm bulking out again. So I'll just buy the drone with one battery. It comes with one battery. You can control it with your phone. You can control it with your voice. It's voice activated, and you can control it with your phone because you've always got your phone on you. Or you can control it just by pressing a button. You can literally link it to. If you've seen in my videos, you can link it to your phone. Link it to your phone. I've only had a mouthful of beer. And then you can alter some settings on the phone, but you don't even need to do that, but because it comes set with the settings pre-built in. But you can alter some settings on your phone, height, distance, etc. And then you just press and hold the button. You can put your phone in your pocket and you just press and hold the button. It does what you want it to do. But the main thing I wanted it for was for the follow me thing. So when I'm doing fishing videos or hiking and running, because I do a lot of hiking and running, as you well know if you've watched my channel. I'm talking shit now, as usual. It follows you basically. It can track you, which I thought is brilliant. The Mini 2 didn't track you unless you hacked it and you put this little literally light. You think, I don't know, you could hack it and all that, but it's too bulky. So I'm well happy with that. If next year or whenever they bring out another one, I'll grab it. I'll be one of the first ones to buy it. 100%. It's a lovely little drone. It's 4K. They should be out. I haven't checked the firmware updates. Like they should be out updated, but it's the sensor's small on it, I think. I'm waiting for them to bring out a DJI Neo Mark II or the Pro with the, I'm using now the DJI Pocket 3, well I'm filming on now. Now it's only a small lens, but I think it's got a 1-inch lens. It's fantastic in low light. It's a great little camera. Now why can't they put that camera technology in the Neo? I think they can. I'm wondering if they tested the market first, just to see how it went. I'm gonna get top my beer up and I'm gonna move the camera around because I feel like you're sort of invading my space, my privacy. You know what I mean? If I can squeeze past it. Now, just so you know, I'll take the camera around in a minute. I feel like I'm live, but I'm not, so I can edit this, can't I? Just top it up. These fatal. Right, let's have a mouthful. Before anyone says it, yes, it's pizza night tonight. I'll get the pizza back. I just got the pizza oven back out just down the old whiskey barrel because the sun is shining, perfect weather. Jill's gone and bought, let me move the camera over here. Jill's a bit sneaky, we ran out of dough and we're not going to make our own dough tonight. So Jill, actually, someone I spoke to the other week mentioned it. Argos don't sell pizza dough. Asda sell pizza dough. We bought this pre-rolled out dough. It's in a tube. It's a cardboard tube like that. She's bought some pre-rolled out dough, and I'm a bit jealous really because I haven't got one. I've got normal dough, I think. So we're gonna make a garlic bread one and a couple of pizzas. But the pre-rolled out one looks the nuts. You literally just roll it out. So it's already done for you. It's rolled up like that. You just go, but done. Put your toppings on. Put it in the oven. Happy days. But I'm gonna stick to the doughs that I think I've got. Let's bring this camera in and down a bit. So what was I going to say? So DJI, getting back to DJI people. So, I bought a DJI Neo. I don't know if you have seen in my videos with it. It's a fantastic little bit. Hello? Why's the screen gone off? Are you still there? That's different. Hello? That was weird. First time ever the camera cut out. I don't know why. Nothing came up on the screen, it just went dead. That's weird. That is weird. First time this camera's let me down. There is a time on it, how long you can film for, but I've only been talking for a couple of minutes and all. DJI Neo. I bought the DJI Neo drone. If you've watched any of my videos on reviews on it and all that, it's a great little drone. But I've bought it specifically. Let's forget about all the tests and reviews. I've bought it for a specific reason. For when I'm filming some fishing videos, it can follow me about. That's the plan. And I'll be using that next week. I thought to myself, it only came with one battery and it lasts for 15 minutes. And I thought, you know what, I'll get another battery. So I ordered another battery. They were in stock at the time. And someone put my message on YouTube. They said, batteries are out of stock. I said, no, I'll just order one. Next day, DJI messaged me. They sent me an email, really sorry. We need to speak to you. The batteries are out of stock. So I thought, that's okay. And they're out of stock everywhere. So then I get a phone call the other day. I thought, that's a bit weird. And DJI left me a message. They need to speak to me. And I thought, that's a bit, what they want, you know, a bit weird, phone me up. So I thought I'll answer the phone. So the next day they rang, I answered the phone. Hello, blah, 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 so-and-so from DJI. I really apologise that your batteries are out of stock. They're out of stock everywhere. We really apologise. What would you like to do? Would you like to wait for the battery to come in? They're coming in October, which is a few weeks away, or a week away. Sometime, or would you like your money back and go elsewhere? I've said, well, to be honest with you, these batteries are £35. You can't get me stock anywhere. Everyone's out of stock. So to be honest with you, I said, keep the money and you just send me a battery when you're ready. I'm not desperate, but I'll have it when I'm ready. So the woman turns around and says, oh, thank you. It's my Chinese voice. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being a loyal customer. We'll credit you with £15. I was like, what? £15? I said, yeah, we'll credit you £15 in your account. So I've got a £35 battery that I've paid for on DJI on their website, and they credited me with, I didn't ask for it, I didn't beg for it, I just said that's fine. And she said, well, thank you for being a loyal customer, we'll credit with you £15. So I mean, it's a 35 quid battery. So hats off to DJI. Honestly, I was well, and 5 minutes later I've gone on my account. She set up a little account on DJI. It's gone on my little account, sure enough there's £15 credits there. So if I want to get another battery, I've only got to pay, what, a tenner? Is that right? They'll give me £15. No, score. Sorry. But I was at the time, I must look at getting the DJI Osmo Pocket 5 because I've sold my GoPro now. My last ever GoPro, so I'm GoPro-less at the moment. Although I do have the Insta360 Go 3S, which I'm using as my sort of action cam. It's not waterproof, the lens is waterproof, so I'm going to stick with that for now, because the reason is I'm raising funds now to buy a 3D printer, which is another little thing I'm looking at getting. My daughter's boyfriend's bought one, it's a fantastic bit of kit. So I'm raising money for that. I'm a bit broke at the moment, so I'm selling a few bits and pieces of cameras and some lenses and stuff, and some other bits and pieces to raise some money to buy this 3D printer. And then I'm going to try and knock out a few bits and pieces. Predominantly bar stuff, and yes, I'm still making the CNC next door. I'll show you in a minute the workshop. It's tiny little shed next door, hence behind you on your left there is a load of crap. But so that's DJI. Thank you to DJI. Thank you to Perfect Draft people for knocking out these. They are doing deals at the moment for beers, so don't be so negative. I mean, I've got a keg in the machine at the moment. I've got a keg on the floor that's empty, right? That's 10 quid's worth of empty kegs. So when you send them back for free, by the way, they pick them up for free from your doorstep, they will credit me with £10. I've just got another 2 beers I just showed you just now. When they're empty, there's another £5 per keg there. They'll collect them for free because they recycle the kegs. They refill them, they put a label on them, recycle them, use them again. So it's another. So in effect, I've got £20 worth. I've got credit left on my account already for Perfect Draft. I've got £20 worth of credits sitting in this shed right now. So happy days. It's a little circle. It goes round and round and round. And what I do, I just wait for the deals. The 2 kegs I bought the other day were £55 for 2. I thought, you know, they wanted you to add some glasses. I've got enough glasses for £5. No, I don't want any more glasses. 2 kegs for 55 quid. I'll have that. Use some credits up. Happy days. It didn't cost me, it cost me next to nothing. And bear in mind, they're already £5 off each keg as well, right? So that's that. Happy days. Thank you, Perfect Draft. Thank you, DJI. Now, I wear glasses, and I'm lost without my sunglasses in the sunny weather. It's sunny out now today. I've got some, these are Hugo Boss frames, or Hugo Boss frames, and I bought a similar pair, which are like tortoiseshell sunglass ones, exactly the same frame. So I'll just swap about when I'm driving, or if I go on holiday. You know, the minute I get on the plane or off the plane, if I go away, which I like to do a few times a year, as you've probably seen from the videos. And the little screw got loose. It fell out, the screw fell out. I was lost without them. I don't do shopping. I do Amazon shopping and bits and pieces. I did buy the drone from Argos the other day, my little drone, because I was so desperate to get it on the hurry up. So I bought that the other day from Argos. But I don't tend to do shopping. I'm an Amazon person, really. So I wanted to go to the opticians, get the screw fitted back in. Didn't really bother. Long story short, we went to my beef. I'd done some videos a little while ago, and I thought, you know what? I came home from work early. I pulled up to the opticians. My mate says to me, shop local, shop local, shop local. So I pulled up to our local opticians, and I won't mention them. And there's 3 women in there, like ladies. Any chance, you know, I thought, great, can you do me glasses, put a screw in? I'm willing to pay. And I thought, yeah, we'll do it straight away. I didn't want to waiting about. Yeah, we'll do it straight away for you. So the woman goes out the back. She's fiddle, fiddle, fiddle with my glasses. Out for ages. I fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. She said, it won't be long, I'm having trouble. Because they're sprung loaded, you have to get a little tool in there to line it up and put the screw in and all that. So I thought it was great. Yeah, I've done it. Got the screw, put it in, all that. Now, I'm not stupid, believe it or not. I know a bit about thread sizes and stuff like that, and screw sizes. Now, if you haven't got the screw for it, just say so. Sorry, we haven't got the screw for that particular pair of glasses. We can't do the job. Fine, thank you. Let me go on my way. I'll go elsewhere. A bit of a pain in the backside. But, oh, no, they put a screw in. And then they go, oh, by the way, the woman says to me, there you go, son. Or sir, not son. She wasn't that old. I'm not that young. But so she says, there you go. There's your glasses. Oh, thank God for that. And I've oiled them up for you. And I'm thinking, you don't need to put oil on the glasses frame. It's a tiny little hinge. You don't oil them up. Anyway, I put oil on them for you because they was a bit stiff. They weren't stiff. One arm was fine and one arm was a bit, well, the screw was missing. But she puts it in the box, gives me the box. I didn't even look at them. I was so over the moon. I said, what do you want? So what do I owe you? She said, nothing. It's like on the outside. I thought, well, you know, opticians do that. She said, put some money in the charity box on the desk. I said, I don't have any cash because I don't really carry cash much anymore. She said, well, you know, don't worry. Because I was so pleased. I thought, you know what, I'll go in there regularly and I'll get my eyes tested in because it's only around the corner. I was having a chat to the woman out the front. I said, you know what, you're so local to me. I'll amuse you on a regular basis. And for my eye test and that. She said, yeah, it's great. I was well pleased with the service, over the moon. But I didn't look at the glasses, and then I felt so bad. I went over the road. While I'm waiting, I sat in my car outside. I thought, you know what, I've got to treat him. I was in a good mood. It's a Friday afternoon, weekend off, and I thought, I'll go and treat him. So I shot over the road and I bought him a big box of chocolates. You could get quite a, what was it, a tenner box, but the thin one layer, but milky tray. Nice. I could have ate them myself. Nice. Shot back in the shop. I was in a nice, good mood. They was over the moon. There's 3 women in there. Hello, ladies, treat yourself some chocolate. I'm so pleased with what you've done. Treat yourself. Got to put you some chocolates. So they are well happy. Like, I don't think they've ever been treated before. They're well happy. I even nearly bought some flowers. I was in such a good mood. I got home, opened up the box. That's the arm of the glasses. I've looked down at the glasses. It's nothing to do with oil. The screw is not the right size. The head of the screw is not the right size. Or the thread's not the right size. It's not gripped. She's just poked in the friggin' hole. I was fuming, absolutely fuming. Now, I hadn't paid for this, but I bought me some chocolates. I nearly went back and took my chocolates back out of their mouths, the good little pigs. I was fuming. Absolutely. If you can't do a job properly, just admit, sorry, son, we can't, oh, sir, we can't do the job. We haven't got the right screw. Why am I telling this story? Because we went away for a little trip to sunny Clacton. And Clacton's got a bit of a bad press, Clacton and Jaywick and that, but we went for a bit of a laugh, had a few beers. We're wandering down, we got a bus down to a couple of places, for a laugh actually. We dumped our cars, we got a bus into Clacton, on the pier, had a couple of beers. There's a big Oktoberfest thing, we was hanging actually, because we had a few beers the Friday night. Well, when I say a few beers the Friday night before, the night before Friday, we were sort of drinking 3 o'clock till sort of midnight in the clubhouse, or in the caravans in the clubhouse and that. We had some family down that we visited. And it got a bit, yeah, we had a good old skinful. So the Saturday, was a few of us were hanging there, a couple of us were hanging a little bit. And so we dumped the cars, got a bus, just for a bit of a laugh. We had a little liven on the pier, Oktoberfest, a couple of livens on the pier. We cheered up a little bit, some chips, lovely assortment, loads of assortment on the chips. Happy days, buzzing, the sun was shining like today, it was lovely. Went up the high street, Clacton High Street, all the shops there. The ladies are ducking and diving into all the crappy shops. Like, we're sitting at board. My brother was having a vape, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go and find an optician, see if I can get my sunglasses done. Why? Because I never do shopping, but I thought, I looked on my phone, there's a Boots and there's a Specsavers. So I went in Specsavers. Didn't expect anything, to be fair. And I bought the Specsavers, the glasses. I forgot actually I bought the glasses from Specsavers in the first place, but I didn't expect sort of much. So I got in there, this guy there, a bit younger than me, suited and booted, with his waistcoat on and all that, looked the part, like, you know. And it was a busy store, big store, but it's busy. Everyone was being sorted. It was a busy store. Hello, mate, you all right? Any chance you can look at my sunglasses? I had my glasses, man. Any chance you look at the sunglasses, mate? The screws, they're knackered. And he opened it up. He said, I'll do it. Let me have a look. So he had a look at his sunglasses. He said, I told him the story about the chocolates and the charity box and all that. And he said, I'm not one to slag off other companies, he said, mate. He said, but, you know, they've bent, the arm was a bit bent. I don't think there's anything to do with them, to be fair. Something was bent. And he said, the screws are completely wrong size. I said, yeah, I know. It's bodged. I said, I shouldn't have bleeding done it. He shouldn't have touched it. You know? So, he gets a screw. Because they sell these Hugo ones in there, right? So he gets a screw, screws it in. I said, you all right, mate? Everything all right? He cleans the lenses for me, puts the screw in. I'm thinking, at last, I'm going to get them fixed. Brilliant, I'm over the moon. Oh, no, he shouts out. So what's the matter, mate? Right? There's a guy next to me sitting down. I'm standing up. He said, oh, no, what's the matter? The head of the screw snapped off. He's over-tightened it, and it must be weak. It's not, because it's only a jeweller's screwdriver. You know, you can't put a lot of pressure on there. Bang, it's gone. I'm like, oh, you're joking. So you just got a bit of thread in it. It's knackered. Don't worry. He shoots straight over to the display, grabs a brand new frame, the same as mine. He said, don't, it must be a franchise, right? He says to me, don't worry, mate, I can do what I want. I own the place. Get a large one, which he can do. It must be a franchise, I'm assuming. He grabs this brand new frame, the same as my old worn out knackered frame, pops my lenses out, I know nothing about it, pop his lenses out, heats his frame up on this little machine, puts the lenses, cleans the lenses, puts the lenses back in, gives me a little scrub, tries them on my face. He said, look left, look right, blah. And he even heats the arms up so it makes them fit. He said, here you go, mate, you're sorted. I said, you're joking, mate. He said, I tell you what, you don't owe me any chocolates, you don't owe me any money in the charity box. Have a good day. And I'll tell you what, I was so pleased. Well, my family were peed off with me because I couldn't stop telling that story. So I thought, come on here and tell you that story because I want to tell the whole world. And I went on Specsavers when I got home, the Google Maps, because I do a bit of Google stuff. I went on Google Maps. I've done a lovely glowing review for Clacton Specsavers. So if you watch this Clacton Specsaver guy, if you got a little shed in your garden bar or you do a bit of cartfishing or whatever, you're watching me, but you got a diamond, mate. I tell you what, you made me so happy. I couldn't believe it. So the Friday, I get some tokens on my accounts. I get all some cheap beers. They do a deal. The Saturday, I get my brand new frames, my glasses with lenses put in and shaped in my face. Not these are in the car. Over the moon. And he cleaned them all up for me and everything. I'm like, I went out. I met the others at the bus stop, and they said, what? I couldn't believe it. Honestly, over the moon. Sunday morning. So I got the DJI battery, £15 credit. I got a couple of beers cheap because of certain deals I've done on Perfect Draft. Free frame, brand new frame for my glasses. Sunday morning I'm up early, flying my drone around the tower. They've got like this old fortress down by the seafront. So I thought I'd take it for a little flight. And I find a mobile phone. Just walking across the grass, I think it was 8:30, 9 in the morning, walking across the grass, and I found a mobile phone, Samsung phone, with a Monzo card in it. No money, no other cards and nothing. So I thought I'd put that in my pocket. I won't panic. It was outside where we were staying, off different grounds. So I thought, he's not staying there. I won't give it the reception because we was going home. Long story short, I left it there, went out and about, had lunch, come back. I've charged it up. The phone was ringing Sunday afternoon. We was just